Motivating people to change their health behaviour is difficult. If it were easy, more people would be healthier and living the lives they really want. And it isn't as if people don't want to change their behaviours. How many times have you heard someone say, "I've got to start exercising a bit more," or "I think it's time I lost some weight," or "This smoking's got to stop. I can hardly breathe." The fact is that changing behaviour is difficult even when we want to make the change. Health and fitness professionals often need to help people change their lifestyles because it's in their best interest. So what do we do to help people make the changes that they want? How do we motivate them to do what's best for their health? Well, what we tend to do, and we all do this, parents, friends, doctors, nurses and physical therapists, is give some good advice. Picture the scene. It's the weekend and you go round to visit your friend Big Jim. Big Jim's got high blood pressure. He's overweight and he drives his car everywhere. As he says though, if God wanted us to walk everywhere, he wouldn't have invented the car. Big Jim's got lots of these ready-to-go reasons for the things he does and doesn't do. You've known Big Jim since you were at school together. He was just called Jim back then, and he's your best friend. Because he's your best friend, you want the best for him, so you give him some good advice. It goes like this. Should you be eating all that junk, Jim? Remember, your doctor told you to lose some weight. It's not going to happen like this, is it? Big Jim tells it to you like it is. We're all big in my family. There's no point trying to lose weight. Anyway, it won't make any difference. Once you've got high blood pressure, you've got it. Simple as that. You won't pull off that easily. I bet you haven't been doing any exercise. How about coming to the gym with me? We can start tomorrow if you want. You'll feel better for it, won't you? Big Jim's ready for that as well. Do I look like an athlete? It's easy for skinny people like you. Conversations like this can go on forever and still not make a dent in Jim's attitude toward his own diet and exercise. You gave him some good advice, just like you've been doing for years. Stop eating junk, listen to your doctor, do some exercise. But Jim isn't listening. You're probably thinking, what's wrong with people? Why don't they just listen? Why can't they take advice? The doctor's told him, the diabetes nurse has told him, and I've tried to help him. What's wrong with people? The Cambridge Online Dictionary defines advice as an opinion that someone offers you about what you should do or how you should act in a particular situation. The problem with direct advice is that it always takes the form of information plus persuasion. If it was a formula, it would look like this. Dictionary definitions for persuasion include induce someone to do something through reasoning or argument. Data from the National Office of Statistics tell us that 66% of the UK population are physically inactive, which means they don't accumulate at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity on 5 days each week. What's more, 62% of the adult population are overweight or obese. 17% of the adult population are smokers. And these are hefty statistics. Like I said, giving advice about health in a tell them what to do kind of a style doesn't work. It doesn't motivate people to make the necessary changes needed for maintaining health. On this course, I'll teach you how to motivate people toward positive behaviour change. And that starts with understanding what doesn't work and why it doesn't work. Once we understand this, we can better appreciate how motivational techniques work and how to put them into practice.